Hello everyone, I hope you are very well. So in this video we discuss the programming and data structure PYQ, that is the year of the 2020. So let's get started. Before the moving towards your first question of 2020, if you don't watch the previous PYQ videos, please go through the playlist like Gate CSIT 2020 PYQs, and here I explain all 4 years including this like 5 year videos of the programming and data structure. So now we move on our first question, that is, so yes, this is based on your C function, and here giving recursive functions like first function is top integer type, and it contains integer b and array arr in array pointer. And here initialize the inside this function initialize the value of the I, and giving the for loop, and inside the for loop there is a condition. The initialization of I to 0 goes to the condition b is greater than 0 and it readily increase by 1. Okay, and here again giving the some condition inside of this. If b is divisible by 2, then array value is equal to 1, otherwise it's 0, and at the end it is return the value like b is equal to b by 2, and at the end finishing the this for loop you got the value of I. Now move on next function, that is pp. In this function there is giving the value of a and b, and here giving the array of size 20. Okay, and giving the some variable I tot is equal to 1 in slash to 1 and ex length. Now here giving the ex is equal to a variable, and now length of tob is based on the here, so length is calculated based on this function. Now iterate the value for loop where I is goes to 0 to I less than length, and iterate the value if array of I, that is this one, is equal to 1, then tot is equal to tot multiplied by ex, and ex equal to ex multiplied by x, and at the end return the value of the tot. So here the ask question, this is 2 marks question. Okay, which is asked in 2020, and there is giving the value of a is 3 and value of b is 4. Now come to the solution of this program, as well as we say the explanation of this program. So this is the solution of this program. It is very easy, but yes, this is very lengthy because here calling the function inside function, so you should carefully put all these values. If we goes to the calculate the length, and length is based on the what function, that is tob function. So initially here the pp function is given a is equal to 3, b is equal to 4, and tot is initialized to 1 as already given in the program. Now we firstly calculate the length, and length is calculated based on the what, that is your top function. Okay, so here the value of b and array I is given, and as per the calculation of top function you will got here the value of I returns 3 because it's calculated 1 to 3, and here the array set like 0 0 1. Okay, and here array updated only when v is divisible, not divisible well by 2, that is equal to 0, means array is equal to array, that is b is divisible by 2, then the array value is equal to 1 as per the previous question. You can see here, that is if b is divisible by 2, then array I equal to 1, otherwise 0. Okay, now we come to the solution again. So based on that one, for the now the pp will return the loop three times, okay, because the length of the this value, or we say return value of the tob, that is 3. Okay, so based on that one, since array is equal to 0 for 0 1 to 0, okay, so array 0 means the index value of the array is 0 and it is also the value content is 0. Then here the exe value is what, that is 3 into 3, that is 9. Okay, since again same you have got here second array element is also 0, so again exe is equal to what, that is 9 cross 9, because at the end what is the last value of the ex, that is 9. So here it is 81. Okay, now again talking about the, if the array value is equal to 1 means it is divisible by 2, and here the value is also 1, then what is the value, t multiplied by ex, and ex last value is 81, 81 multiplied by tot, it always give the what, that is 81. So correct answer for this function, or we say this program, is 81. Okay, now we move on next question. So here the next question is given like that. So here giving the function 1 and function 2, and function 2 is dependent on this function 1. So this is a flow of program which is given over here. Okay, and here using of static integer variable, that is I, in the both the functions like function 1 and function 2. Okay, now we come to the solution of this program, and here at the end this is also 2 marks question. Okay, and we need to find the value of function 2, that is giving the value of n, that is 5. Okay, now we come to the solution. It is very easy if we follow the step one by one. Okay, so here the explanation of this program. Okay, variable I is a static in the both function, thus its value will be persist throughout the program. Okay, when function 2 get called, it will first call function 1 with value of n as 5. Okay, and then function tool will be get called with n equal to 4. Similarly, we same step can be take, our steps are taken for all the upcoming value of n. Okay, now so this is a flow of the function 2, as well as we say it really goes through the function 1. So here in this case of the function 2, if we call, so here step 1 we got here the l value is equal to starting, that is 0. Okay, now here function 1 5. So first it will be called the what, it will call the function 1, and function 1 is returning what, it return the 0 plus 5. So it is again denoting over here, that is equal to what, 0 plus 5, that is equal to 5. Okay, again here we got function 2 with n equal to 4. Okay, when n equal to 4, again here the there is what is the value, return value is n 5, so this value is called to here. Okay, and then again it is retrieved, and this value we got, okay, based on the previous one, and follow, and we got this value, put it over here. Okay, and same goes through this flow of the iteration. We got the correct answer for this step 5, because here giving the step 5, that is 40, and you should come to the program. Here the giving the value, if a uh, function, that is if n is greater than what, 0, then it will return this one function, but if n is equal to 0, then it is written the what, that is I value, that is what, that is same giving the value of the like 5 14 40 etc. Okay, so we come to the solution or flow of this program, like 26 and 5 14 26. After that we got 40, and after at the end of the next statement, so we got here, that is for the last one, that is 55. So correct answer for this program is 55. Okay, now we move on the next question. So this is also based on the C programming based, and it is very easy based on the array of there is 4 by 5 matrix we say also, and here we need to print the value of the this expression. Okay, so this is very interesting question is given over here. Now we come to the solution. So solution is also very interesting. So based on the given the array representation, we make the chart like that one. Okay, if the address of a, that is zeroth index for the 1D array, we talking about 1D array. So here the pointer a array, that is zeroth index element of the zeroth index 1D array, is representing like that. Okay, and now talking about uh, um, pointer of the pointer a, that is represent the value of the zeroth index element of the zeroth index 1D array, that is equal to what, that is equal to 1, that this one is. Okay, now again giving what, here is giving expression like come to the question. This is like giving expression like here. So firstly we a plus pointer of a, which is given plus 2. Okay, so firstly we solve this expression, after that this one, and after this one. Okay, so one by one we go through this expression. Okay, so firstly we solve the internal one. So we got here the value is 3. Now a plus 3, that is uh, address of third indexed. Okay, third indexed in 1D array. So it will be what, it is here representing like address of zeroth index element of third index element. Okay, now as we adding all these three, so this expression is shown like that, address of the third indexed element of the third index array, uh, 1D array. Okay, and same again we goes through this procedure, and we got here the value of the third index element of the third index 1D array, that is 90. If we talking about this one, so here 3 comma 3 is represent what, that is 90. So correct answer for this question is 19. Okay, now we move on next question. So it is based on the Bunny search tree. The pre-order of the traversal of the Bunny search tree is like given the 10, 15, 10, 10.12, 11, 20, 18, 16, and 19. Which one of the following is post order reversal of the tree? Okay, so there is giving the all the options, and this is 1 marks question. Now come to the solution here. So in the case of the binary search tree, we know very well in order is which types, that is it is increasing order type. Okay, so here we easily, so in case of the in order, firstly we call the left, then root, and then right. Okay, so based on that one, and in case of the pre-order, we firstly call the root, then left, then right. Okay, so easily this is identified, that is 15 is your root, first root. Okay, and based on the in order, we say here this one, these are left subtree and these are right subtree. Okay, now we know very well here in the case of the in order, that is first left node is written firstly. Okay, so here we easily know that this is your left root. Okay, now in the case of the left, here is given the 11 and 12, that is this means 11 is not going to be your root, it is will be what, that it will be your firstly it is written. So here in the counting of all these three, because we know that Bani search tree case, the root node is come to the if we talking about left side, if we 11 is here and 10 is here, so this is wrong. Okay, so we easily say that it is not the 11, that is 11 element is not the left left child of the 10, but it will be the left child of the 12. So here, based on that statement, we easily find out this type of tree. So here the left subtree is make. Now we come to the right subtree portion. So in this case, here 16, 18 and 19 and 20 is given. So we easily identify this one because we sort that elements like here in the pre-order the 20 is given over here. We sort these, okay, so 20 is given now. So in the case of the 20, so it will be easily we say that left to right. Here is giving here root in the order left is completed, this one is completed. Now coming to the right one, so right is given over here exactly, okay. So we say easily 20 is your right subtree, okay. Now again we coming to here, so 18 is given here, so 18 is goes to the left and 16 and 19 is given over here. So it is very easy, it is 18 is become your next one what, that is root, and here 16 is a left child and 19 will be the right child of the 18, okay. So it is follow the properties of the binary search tree because we know very well left child is less than the right child and root must be intermediate node, because if you goes to the these all these things, so this is goes to the increasing order, so it will be the 10, 11, 12 like that one, okay. So if we solving this property, so we got the what, that is post order tree based on this BST and pre order. We easily find out the post order of this tree, okay. So it is very easy. In the case of the post order, what should we do? We easily say that firstly we call the left, right and then root, okay. So here we got, as the case of the pre-order, there is 15 is first, but in the case of the post order 15 will be last, okay. So based on that strategy, left, right and root. So here we goes firstly the left one, so firstly goes to the 15, 15 to 10, 10 to there is no uh, uh, there is no children, so goes to the directly 12, and 12 is there is also no this is not the what, that is the left tree, okay. So it is go through the 11, okay. So here 11 it is left, yes it is correct. So firstly it is printed to left. Now coming to the right, so there in the 12 there is no right children, so it is directly called to the 12, and same it is called to the 10, okay. Now again we come to the what, it is the leftmost tree, okay. Now coming to the rightmost tree, okay. So in this case here is the what, we goes to the 20, 22, 16. So 16 is the leftmost tree, so 16 is the leftmost child, okay. So 16 is goes to be written like that. After that 19, 19 to 18, 18 is root, again 18 is written here. After that 20 and 22, here 15, okay. So at the end we say that the post order is like that, okay. Now we come to the next question. So it is based on your hashing scheme. So consider a double hashing scheme in following, where giving the primary hash function is h1k, that is equal to k mod 23, and the secondary hash function h2k, that is written like 1 plus k mod 19, okay. assume that the table of size 23, okay, then the address written by the prob 1 in the prob sequence, assuming the prob sequence begin through prob 0, okay, the key value is 19 is what? So here this is also one marks question. It is very easy, you can easily solve it based on this one, okay. So in this case of the double hashing, we use the formula like h1k plus I h2k percentile. So okay, so here giving the table size I is denoted by the prob value, okay. Now h1k, that is given already 19, okay, 19 percentile 23, that is equal to what? That is 21, okay. Again h2, if so here the giving the all these values like after the completing all this for the double hashing, so we got firstly the h1k, for here the putting all this value and we got to 21, again h2k, so we putting all this value and we got this value. Now for the prob 1, the value of this, so just put this value into the prob 1 and we got here based on the size of table is what? That is 23. So we got the final answer for this question is 13, okay. So this is your correct answer. So I hope you understand all these question. If you have any query, any doubt, so you can ask us or you can comment. We try to give the best solution as soon as possible. And if you have any different query beside of these question, you can also ask and comment. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.